Okay, I am comparing this Lominie A20 to the Kessel A80, which I would say is about comparable. I have them on the same exact tank, and we're gonna compare and contrast. This thing is pretty comparable to the Kessel, a little bit less power and a little bit less range for the light, but definitely comparable. So here's the Lominie. This is at full power. As you can see, it does reach. This is 23.6 inches. It reaches, but you know, this one I would probably get 2 of them for, because the range isn't quite as much as the Kessel, but it still gives that awesome shimmer effect. You know, it's doable with just one of them on here. Definitely. It's just going to cast a little shadow towards the end, but it's still, like I said, gives you that shimmer effect. Covers the plants pretty well. I would say definitely comparable. And for $50 versus almost $200, you really can't go wrong with that. I looked into this light to get something comparable to Kessel. That's why I bought it. So I went ahead and bought the A80 as well, just to see how well they compared. Because I was truly curious. For 50 bucks, this thing is a beast. It comes with a remote. You can kind of adjust the intensity, just somewhat of the color spectrum. The remote isn't really the greatest, to be honest, but it's whatever. It's a remote. It works, but definitely not the greatest remote. You can turn off the blues, which is nice. You know, see a color. You can bring it down to 20%, 40, 80, 100. And then it does have a timer, which is really nice. Alright, so there is the Lominie A20. So we're going to turn that off and go to the Kessel. Alright, so this is the Kessel at the maximum intensity. As you can see, I would say it covers the tank a little bit better, but to be honest, I think the Lominie compares just as well. I mean, it might not do quite as well as the Kessel, definitely because the Kessel has more range and coverage. And like I said, this is a 60 centimeter, 23.6 inch tank. So I would say the sparkle comes a little bit more, you know, that shimmering effect with the Kessel, but that's kind of to be expected. I mean, you have a $200 light compared to a $50 light, but I must say that the $50 light definitely compares. So I really think that it's a great light. Now, I've only had it for a few days, so I don't know how well it's going to hold up. I would expect the Kessel to hold up pretty good, but I'm definitely happy with the purchase. And this is the Kessel at full intensity, so we're gonna see. And you can change the color on the Kessel too, but you can also do that on the Lominie. So I would say yes, definitely comparable for anyone who's interested. I'm sure that there are several other people that also are looking into the Lominie as a kind of a alternative to the Kessel. So I'll show you this one more time. Yeah, I mean, and if you adjust the gooseneck enough, you can probably get better coverage, but for those square tanks, this thing definitely works, and it's definitely bright, so.
This is a video review of the Asta 20, which is an LED light. I did pick up the planted version. Came nicely packed, came with an extra lens to actually spread it to 60 degrees instead of 100. Currently right now I have the 100 on. Found it spread the light a little bit nicer in my tank. The colors are great. Unfortunately my moss is dying a little bit, but the colors are great. The light is awesome, and you get a really nice shimmer effect from it because it's a single source port of light. So it's similar to like what you'd see with a Kessel with the shimmer effect. So that's great. The other cool thing about it too is the actual power cord. It doesn't actually have any sort of big bulky box, so you can see from the light to the outlet there's actually no bulky box. Now I did put a timer on it because the planted version does not have the Wi-Fi enabled. The dimmer switch is a little finicky, I found, but besides that everything works great. So I'm going to go ahead and start dimming it, and you'll kind of see the light fade out relatively quickly. Now there's quite a bit of turn left in it before it goes off, and you'll hear the click, and then I'll turn it back on and brighten it up. Now good thing is that more often than not you're just going to leave the thing on full blast unless you've got a smaller tank. What's really nice is I just plugged it into a timer and I just run it on a timer for 6 hours a day. But overall, very nice light. For 40 bucks, I definitely recommend it. The neck works really well. The mounting works really well as well. And it produces quite a bit of light for a planted tank. So if you're questioning on ordering a light, definitely suggest this one.
That there's a bump right there, scratch mark. It's been there ever since I got it. And I thought it was like dry silicone, so yeah, whoa. It just blew out? Oh wow. It blew out. It blew. Wow, okay, that's... Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely returning this, guys. I'm not impressed. At first I was, but not anymore. I mean, I've been using this for like maybe a week just to test it out a bit, but wow. That's the I might just, completely get a different one. I just don't know. We'll see.